Capricorn, I am doing a past, present, and contemplation spread. So if you're not sure what that is, go ahead and click the description box below. There's a quick description regarding the card placements and decks used for this reading. There are 2 decks being used. So here we go. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. You have Death, the Hermit in the inverse, and the Sun. My, that's interesting. So the Death card in your past energy, and mind you, this is the past energy that is affecting you currently, speaks to me about like a nice long transition, something that's been going on for a while. It's not sudden death. It's not hockey. So we have the Magician in the inverse and the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Hanged Man, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands in the inverse. Okay, so let's start here with the past. So you're going through a transitional period that you feel you at some point you had control over it, but now it's kind of taking control of you. Ooh, so we have the Hermit in the inverse going right into the Hermit in the inverse. So yeah, there are too many other parties involved in this transition for you to have complete control over it. You feel that you've done your part and you've done everything you can do, and there's nothing left inside you. Now moving forward, as there's nothing left for you to do for it, there are other people in your situation that need to look at what happened in the past. They need to process what happened in the past, and they need to, you feel, this is your perception, you feel that they need to change their perception in order to get on your page. But the problem with that is it's your perception, not theirs. And this card speaks to me as kind of a tit for tat, almost, is one way to look at it. It also speaks, in the upright, it speaks against, it's like a warning about thinking that you have it all or you have all the answers. So when I see it in the inverse here attached to these other people's opinions, it kind of feels like you're trying to force your opinion on somebody else currently. That's a very tough thing to do. I mean, you can present your ideas and you can persuade somebody, but you can't really change how they feel about something. That's not within your control. So, moving forward, you have the ability. So the thing about contemplation is it could be energies coming in toward you, or it could be where you're going. And this is what you can actually still change, okay? So you have the ability to shed light on the subject, but the problem is you're trying to shine light on other people saying, oh, this is the way it is. What might be more helpful for contemplation in the future is for you to allow them to present their ideas, and maybe you change the way you see something. Okay? Because here there's somebody waiting on a return on investment, but there's a big void here. They could be waiting a very long time. There's also this conflict that needs to be let go of, this inner dialogue, because this is about inner conflict. There's this inner dialogue that's really, really holding on to something that doesn't necessarily serve them anymore. And that could be what's blocking you from putting a solid foundation on this particular situation. So if this is a personal relationship, it kind of feels to me like the relationship is moving to the next step, and that you're both looking for a foundation, but you guys cannot agree on what that foundation is. If this is a vocational read, or if this has something to do with finance, it kind of feels like you put too many eggs in one basket, and when you didn't get the return on investment, you put the blame elsewhere instead of just redividing where everything belongs. So, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.